Shalom, shalom, Brother Yair Bunyan, Hebrew Israelite, coming to bring a lesson I pray is edifying to the flock. I like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rahakwadash. Double honors the Apostles' El's great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. This lesson is coming from a picture a brother posted. The brother Shapah of the 12 Ba. He posted this. I think I had this picture for some weeks now. Been a couple weeks. And I've been meaning to do a lesson on it. So finally the spirit hit me to go on and jump on into it. So I pray this is edifying to the flock. But let me go on to show you the picture. Salaki, here we go. So as you see, the picture says, "We can't let her die. We the people." And you see it's a silhouette of more likely a man. We'll say it's a man. It's a silhouette of a man, and he's holding up the representation of America, Babylon the Great. This image looks like that's the image you see from the Statue of Liberty in New York. And as you see, it's a Caucasian woman, an Edomite woman. She has the crown of the Statue of Liberty. I don't know what it's called, but it's a crown. And draped over her stomach is the American flag. And this picture paints a thousand words, really. We can't let her die. We the people. So this picture is showing you, and when you read it, the brother posted, he wrote that this picture posted by an Edomite, definitely a lesson. Babylon is done. And laugh emojis. And that's what's going on right now. This place, Babylon, America, is finished. It's being shown more and more that this place is crumbling. It's falling. And we're getting to the point where it's going to be completely finished. For the most part, you can say right now it's pretty much done. Because you're seeing a lot of people, when I'm at work, I have conversations with this one co-worker of mine, a younger Jake. And we be talking about this wicked place of America. And he's in the military. And he the Marine Reserves, I think. But he sees it too. And he's not in this truth. But he sees it. I know when I watched Elder Malkma from GMS Chicago camp, he mentioned it over the weekend when they had camp, that Edomite came in his dojo and was perplexed. He was confused. He can see in his face. He's like, what's going on out here with all these train derailments and these earthquakes, these tornadoes, all these things that's happening. So you can see that these Edomites, these Caucasian people, they're feeling it. They see it too. They're seeing that the government's coming with these new weird laws. They're about to push start pushing their agenda more, they see it. That this picture paints 1,000 words. Can't get past it. So they see this place is crumbling. They see that the America that they knew, that they grew up in 40, 50 years ago and beyond, that this place is not what it used to be. And they're hurt by it because this was their golden cup. This is this was a country where these Edomites could flourish well, and they're not doing it anymore. You see a lot of Edomites out here on the streets, homeless. That's what's the word? That's a sign showing you that this place is not what it used to be. It is done. When you start seeing a lot of them, you start seeing a lot more of them in that destitute situation. That should tell you something. That should really tell you something. So, hey, it is what it is. But let's go on to the scriptures and see what the scriptures have to say. This is Revelations, the 18th chapter. And I read from verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. This is telling you that this place is wicked. Every foul spirit, cage of every unclean and hateful bird. This is also going into when those thermonuclear missiles come to purge this place, to burn it. Okay, because the Bible tells you that this place, when it gets burned up, there's going to be birds of what's that? Pretty much like birds of prey, the birds that devour, the dead bodies and whatnot. Buzzards. We call them crows, ravens. Those scavenger birds. That's what's going to be out here when this place is purged. Verse 3. For all the nations have drunk of her wine, of the wrath of her fornication. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. And the merchants of earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. You see? It says all the nations of the earth have drunken of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication. Because all these different nations across the earth have made riches off of America, Babylon. They have made pacts with this place to gain riches through different means. China, Russia, Britain, France, Spain, Japan, all these countries have made money off of America because this was the great merchant city. What is this place called? This place was considered a place where since the 1800s, where people could come over to make money, and people still come over here to do that. you can come over here and make money. That's why so many people come over here to do. They make their money, then they send it back to their home countries, and they're able to feed their families a whole lot better than with the money they made in their home countries. That's why they have a thing called what do you call it? A work visa. You come over here, work 5-7 years or so, depending how long your visa is. You can make your money. You don't have to pay taxes. A lot of these people that come over here, they're not paying taxes, and then they can send their money back, back home. And once they're finished working over here, when their visas expire, they go back to their home countries and they're living good. So this place has made people rich, as when you read more in verse 3, it tells you that. It says, the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Because like I said before, this place has a lot of things that you were able to help you flourish. That was the ways of this wicked place. And the main way this place made a lot of money, tens of millions to billions, was through slavery. Slavery of who? The Israelites, so-called black, Hispanics, Native Americans. This place made major money off the backs of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. We got, as they say, receipts. We can prove all this. The scriptures tell you all this. And we have other information through secular secular history and secular information that we can look up to prove all this. A lot of places made a lot of money off the backs of the slaves, the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. And the allies of America, Britain, France, Spain, Germany, they made money also, a lot of money. So, hey, this is the truth. Revelations 18, verse 4, and I heard another voice from the heavens saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Who are the Most High's people? The Israelites. But particularly his people are, that's in the scripture that's being spoken of. This is talking about the elect. That 144,000, that great multitude. Those are the Most High's true people, in spirit and in the flesh, not just flesh, because there are 2/3 of the Most High's people are we call them the 2/3. They are the ones that will not come back to him. They're the ones that will perish in the day of destruction, during Jacob's trouble, and when those thermonuclear missiles get shot over here. But his true people are the elect, the brothers and sisters that sign and crying for all the wickedness that's being pushed across this planet, who want to be delivered out of here, who want to make it to the kingdom of heaven, who came back to their God in sincereness and in truth, who know the true names of him and his son, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. Okay? The one who are faithfully waiting, patiently. These are his true people. And I pray that I'm of that number to be delivered out here. A lot of brothers and sisters pray they're of that number. Because this scripture tells you right here. It said, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins. Come out of who? Come out of Babylon the Great, America. Don't follow the ways of this wicked place. the alphabet crew, eating these abominations, celebrating these wicked pagan holidays. Come back to your God in sincereness and in truth. Come back to the ways of your people that he gave us long ago. That makes us a people that's separate. Come back. It's lucky. Let's go to Revelations, the 12th chapter. Oops, it's lucky. I think I was right. I said the 12th chapter. It's lucky. I don't know why. 11th chapter, the 12th verse. There we go. Revelation, the 11th chapter, the 12th verse. It's lucky. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them. This is going into when the elect get called up. The cloud that's being talked about is the chariots of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They ascended up into the chariot to be delivered from said nuclear fire that you read about in the Revelation 18th chapter. That's what it's going into. And let's read Isaiah the 26th chapter. This is Isaiah the 26th chapter, verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers. This is going into the chariots again. And shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment until the indignation be passed over. Be overpassed, like it. So this is going into when the chairs beam me up. It's going into, you're hiding in the chairs because that's what's going to happen. You're going to be beamed up to get away from the impending calamity that's coming through those nuclear missiles. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment. Because you're going to be hidden for the time while these nuclear missiles are hitting this place, America Babylon, and blowing this place of Kingdom Come, burning this place until the indignation be overpassed. See, until everything is complete. And then once it's complete, the Most High God, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, will let us come back down. Verse 21. For behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. You see? So this place of America Babylon is being punished for the iniquity that this place has caused. And we're talking about what this place has done to the Most High God's people, the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Because all the tribes are here right now in America Babylon. And this place has touched us and has done great evil upon us. So the Most High God, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, has great judgment for this place. Continue on in verse 21. The earth also shall disclose her blood and shall no more cover her sin. See? The sins of this place are not going to be covered anymore. All the things that this place has done is going to be brought out on front street. Okay? Most High God is letting the things of this place be known. So when he brings this judgment, people can't say why this place is getting judged. There's a reason why it's getting judged, because it's wicked. It's the most wicked place on the planet. And it needs to be purged off the face of the earth. Continuing on in Revelation 18th chapter, verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. You see? It tells you Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has remembered the iniquities of this place, and he's fed up with it. He is bringing forth that great judgment upon this place. So now you getting the gist of it. And people got to really think, like, you can't try to plead the case for this wicked place. You can try, but you're not going to win. You will not win this courtroom battle. We got too much evidence to put forth to plead our case that why, this place got to be taken out. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai has made sure he kept the information out here. So, the prophets that come out to the highways and hedges that do their lessons, starting from the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, we can show why this place got to be taken out through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Again, you will not win this battle in the courtroom to try to plead the case of America Babylon. Too much blood on his hands. Place got to go by any means necessary. Revelation 18, chapter verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is filling this place double upon double upon double. Is getting it. That's why you've seen all these tornadoes touching down, hitting these different parts from Louisiana all the way to Georgia. You've seen tornadoes touch down in Kentucky, Tennessee, Ohio. Train derailments, like I spoke of earlier. You're having these earthquakes. I mean, there's more to come. There's more to come. It says double. This place is going to get is comeuppance, as they say. That's it. Verse 7. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. So much torment and sorrow give her. See? This place has glorified itself and lived deliciously because it lived off the backs of the 12 tribes and nation of Israel, so-called Black, Hispanics, Native Americans. It says so much torment and sorrow give her, because this place has given so much torment and sorrow, so it has to be given back the same means. Continue on in verse 7. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Because this country has not seen a war take place on its shores since, 200 years ago? Over 200 years ago? Or not into Civil War, but 150 plus years ago, I'll say. So this place is ripe for something to happen. It needs to happen. And it will happen through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. Because this place, these people, when you talk to them in America, Babylon, they think that they're so puffed up with pride. They say, oh, this place can't be touched. We got the strongest military. I talked to a person months back, and they said the same thing. This place, we got the strongest military. And this was an Eve saying this. Strongest military. No one can touch America. You see? Most High God, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, is going to make a lot of people say that. And he's going to prove them wrong. They're going to prove them wrong. This place is going to get touched. There's going to be sedition of men on this country that's going to go from one end of the country to the other. from the north to the south, from the east to the west. It's going to happen. We see things happening as we speak now. It's building up to this point. It's building up. So hey, we're just a messengers. You're giving a warning. Take heed if you want to, but you'll see soon enough. Verse 8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord God, Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, who judges her. So Yahweh Hashem Yahshai is going to judge this place. It says the plagues will come in one day, and that will happen. Death, mourning, and famine. It tells you right there, death, mourning, and famine. There's going to be a lot of death across this place. You won't be able to go walk a block, walk 10 feet in front of you without seeing a body laid out on the ground, dead. A lot of mourning. It's going to be famines. The famine of food, famine of the word, hearing the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. You're going to get both. But the famine of food is going to hit really hard on people. Where people going to have to, the scriptures mention that cannibalism is going to come back. Hey, the message is clear. Are you listening? It says this place will be burned utterly with fire. Because the Most High God, Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, will judge this place for the sins of this place. So, this picture right here, it paints a 1,000 words. It's telling you, we can't let her die. We the people. You can't let her die, but she's dead already. Or she's dying already. It is what it is. So, just get over it. As they tell us, get over it. So, brothers and sisters, we're living in great times. We're living in great times. We're seeing the fall of this wicked queendom that has brought nothing but death and robbery across the entire planet, led by the descendants of Esau, the Edomites, so-called Caucasian man, woman, and child. We're seeing the death of this place and the other nations that attach themselves onto this place. So, hey, it's going to be some great things happening soon. Going to be some terrifying things, but they're great for the ones who pray to be of that number, that pray to be of that elect. So I pray that was edifying to the flock. Again, look at this picture. Take heed. I pray that was edifying to the flock. I give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, for grant me the little knowledge to be able to bring forth a lesson to help edify the flock. So I pray that help give some brothers and sisters comfort and help to uplift the ones who are patiently waiting, to show them that we're almost out of here. Just keep praying and keep fasting and keep calling on the true names of heaven and earth, Yahweh, which is the Father's name, and Yahweh Shai, which is the Son's name. We're almost out of here. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and salutations to the speckled birds, the Israelite foreigners scattered to the four corners of the earth, who love the other nations, but who are in fact Israelites. I'd like to say shalom to you all. Till next time.